In my drawing classes, when we begin working on the piled boxes and are learning perspective, some of my students ask me if they can use rulers to help them draw their straight lines. I want to explain why I say no to this question. What we are learning is sometimes called freehand drawing. Freehand drawing is important because it connects our hands to our minds. What we are really working on is our observational skills. And with freehand drawing, we record directly what we see. Tools like rulers can make your drawings look clean, but they can also make your drawings look stiff and rigid. In freehand drawing, we want our drawings to have a flow, an energy that's uniquely you. I realize that you may need to practice drawing straight lines freehand, so I produce this video for you. As you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm laying out the pile boxes drawing using a gestural line. Whenever I draw with a gestural line, I hold my pencil in the overhand grip and I hold it pretty far back from the pencil point. Notice how I plot out my line first. I put a point where it's going to begin and a point where it's going to end. There I'm sighting, and I'll explain that in another video. But before you begin drawing your boxes, I want you to practice drawing some straight lines by making 2 points on your paper, and I want you to practice using this loose gestural technique, holding your pencil back with an overhand grip. Again, making a point at one end, a point at the other, and then pulling that line quickly from point to point. Now, after you lay out your drawing with a gestural line, which of course is a light, loose line, you're going to want to make your lines clearer and darker. I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, when some students try to make their lines clearer and darker, they use a couple different techniques that I'm showing you here. Sometimes they just try to pull their lines straight down. Sometimes they use sort of a herky-jerky kind of motion. But again, I want you to see how you can create a thick, clear, straight line, pulling it from one X to another, from one point to another. Now, as you're working on your drawing, you're not going to actually make the X's, but this is a great way to practice.